Okay everybody, welcome back to another video. We're here on, let me just check, because Bleak Beach. Let's have a quick, Bleak Beach we're on at the moment, and I'm just taking you through a progress of what we've done on this particular at the moment, and including another brand new build. So yes, so here's again, similar as everything else, I've just got the vending machine set up, and this is an actual habitat. The grass with a vending machine is a habitat. If you have I think it's a garbage can and a vending machine, there's also a different type of habitat. So if you want to make different habitats using these vending machines, you can. So I'm going to take you over to this big build that I did the other day, and also while I'm here I want to thank Lightning Tech for doing the main picture on my channel with the characters that they designed and made and put all together, and I want to thank them for taking the time out of their busy schedule to help get that done for this channel. So thank you very much Lightning Tech for doing that. I just want to give you a shout out. If I knew how to pin a link to the channel I would, but I don't know how to do any of that kind of stuff yet, unfortunately. But onwards and upwards, here we go. I'll take you over to this little bit here now. So this was just literally a case of I just had to rebuild this little area here where the plank and that was, with some steps in going down here. I went round the side here then as well. I did this bit here, and I just completed this section off here. This was just a case of rebuilding it. That didn't take that long. But this area here is the Sea Life Centre with a underground viewing station that I built. So obviously to get all the materials ready, I had to power it all up, and it took about a good couple of days, 2 maybe 3 days to do this, because I think obviously there was no knowing how much materials I was going to need to put in place to get it all done. Now so I'll show you, they're all exactly the same, and I've got the little fence going around, and I've got lights going on so the whole sides, and I've got the electrical components here and then around the other side as well. The ones for this particular one I think are hidden behind this staircase here. So what we'll do, we'll take you up, and you can see the roof then as well of the underground system that I've built as well. I've got a nice little roof system going in here, and I put like a concrete pave and lights. Obviously it's all powered up. Put this fence in. I've got this viewing station, so you can look out over the top here and look down at the Pokemon, and obviously this goes all the way around, and everything's obviously I had to put everything in place, put all the decking down, all the lights, powered it all up, but it's all exactly the same. As you can see the power systems they're built in to get the lights working, and we come around and it goes to the other side of the underground viewing station. So what I'll do, I'll jump quickly over here now, and you can see the roof over here. It's a nice little roof. Try to use different materials, and then you've got obviously the area for the Pokemon with all different habitats. Again, this is a habitat in itself. Here obviously you've got the tall grass. So yeah, so now obviously I had to bring these Pokemon in then via, obviously I had to knock a hole through the wall, I think it was somewhere around here, bring them all in and then put them all back together again. And so I've got all the Pokemon here with all different habitats set up, and brought them all in, got them their little homes. So yeah, let's see if I can get this. Can I get this? So I need to be lower. I think they're gonna die. Well, we'll leave that. We obviously left it there for a reason. So now we're going to take you into the underground viewing viewing station, but I'm really proud of this one. This like I said, this took a good few days to do. Obviously, all the walls going all the way around, the fencing, the lighting. I had to make the area itself. I had to bring a Pokemon in. I had to make this viewing area here, and then obviously on top of making all that, I also had to make this underground viewing station, and obviously put some steps in here, and rebuild the decking area for this little bit going all the way around. So now I'll take you into this underground viewing station that we got going on. We'll go down the stairs. Again, I've got to put all these stairs in place. And I'm quite proud of this one because this is another big build that I put in. So I've got this lovely little wall system with a clock, matching wall here, matching wall there. I've obviously got the floor system in with a recycling bin, some sandbags. There's the power units to power the lights up, bin, sandbags, somewhere to sit down. Here we go. And then you've got the lights in the ceiling that I've got here going on, which are powered up as well. And then obviously I've got this lovely viewing area, if I can get back up, which was an absolute nightmare to do, because every time I tried putting this glass in, it kept flooding the area. I kept drowning and dying. I lost count of the amount of times I died trying to put this together. It was absolute nightmare, but I think it looks really nice, if I'm being honest, even if I'm sat by. What kind of view? No, I'm looking the wrong way. Oops. Can I sit? There we go. Oh, look at that. And if you're lucky, sometimes Magikarp might go past, or you can see Lapras or one of the others that swims along, and you can see it for this viewing station if you're really, really lucky. But yeah, really, really proud of this build. Got this lovely little steps going all the way up here then. And then on top of all of that then, what I then did, which was again a challenge in itself, I put this lift in, which goes up into the sky. And this was a bit of a mission, trying to get it to go up into the sky, into the middle of nowhere, to get the lift working. I've got a way down by here with, again, some nice little steps going down to the lift itself. And again, if you want to come in from this direction, you've got steps from next direction as well. So it's a bit like those buildings in America. I'm not too sure what city in America they're from, but you see those like glass buildings, and you've got like a glass lift that goes on the side of the building. You can see the view. That's where the idea of this came from. So we'll get on the lift, we'll get on, and we will go on up. And as you can see, you can look out and see the view, just like you would if it was one of those lifts in America. When we come off, we've got a nice little platform area here, which you can have a look around. And what I've done then is I've built this monorail system. But again, up to 4 Pokemon can come on. And you can either look down at the Sea Life Centre, or you can look over here at the hills. You can look out at the ocean over here, at the beach area, or even at this boat area. There's plenty of views for you to look at whilst going around, as well as if you wanted to. You could look down, you could look out over here. So yeah, I'm really, really proud of this one. This was, again, a little bit of a mission, trying to get this lift into the air, into the middle of nowhere, but we got it. But yeah, very, very, very proud of this one. Oh, how do I get up? There we go. So yes, very happy with that one. And so very, very good. But now I'll show you one of my other areas. So we'll fly over and try and show you what different things you can do. We'll fly over this way. And I think we can collect the stamp while we're here. We'll collect the stamp. What the challenge is, we've got make concrete, paper and recycle. We can do that on my main base. Anything new in the shop that we want to get, we can, I think I'll get that microphone, because I think that's part of a habitat with the DJ equipment that you can do. So I'll buy him, and I'll buy this mirror ball. I might add it to a party of some sort, or disco, maybe on Rocky Ridges that I've got going on. Right, so here's my base at the moment. Again, nothing major, just basic, where I'm set up at the moment. But now I'm going to move you on to the next nice little area that I've built and stuff that I've made this, bought this house in and built this house. We're using materials and I had to get Pokemon in here to put it up. Nothing overly amazing in it at the moment. Just plain table, plain light, seat, a little tire to play with, plain habitat setup going in there. I can't remember what I got upstairs actually. I don't think there's much upstairs. No, it's just a bathtub. But yeah, I'll end up with this clock in here. But just the basics at the moment. I'll decorate it going forward when I decide who I want. Because I think it's 4 people, if I remember correctly, that can potentially live in here. So I might design each area according to whoever I decide to bring in. I'll just have a quick look. Yes, you can have 4 Pokemon. So yes, and then I've got a lovely little area over here as well with a lava and a hot springs and a mud, so for Pokemon to come and have a nice little relax in. Take a dip, take a little relax, and then we'll go over here and I've made a roller coaster system. Yes, you've got to use your imagination somewhat, but the idea is you go up into the air and you fly down into the splash zone, and then, you know, when normally the water splashes out and everyone all gets drenched, you've got to use your imagination a bit, but yeah. Ooh. There we go, go on the front and we'll take you around. So we'll go slow, and again, if you want to, you could look at the views, but yeah, and you've got the nice little ocean view here, you've got the mountains, and then you go up, you can look over here, and whee! You go down there, you've got to imagine, obviously, you've got to use your imagination. When you go down there, in real worlds, that would splash up, and, you know, but yeah, I've got to go fast. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I'm really quite happy. Whee! Oh, you just imagine the water. Oh man, I'm really, really happy with this one. But yeah, really happy. I died, again, a lot of times, trying to get the track into the underwater system here. Okay, I can suck him up. Okay, there we go. But yeah, trying to get this track in originally, the amount of times I died was unreal. I lost count. Oh no, don't die again. Oh, there we go. We'll go Lapras to save ourselves from dying. Oh, I'll just come to the stairs. But yeah, very happy with the way that is looking out as well. And then we got this little garden centre going on over here. We've got a couple of hedges, a couple of flowers, and then we've got a nice little flower section by here going on. And then a little bit further up, we've got another little garden, like hedges, flowers and whatnot. Just by here, a nice little waterfall. I might make that waterfall slightly wider, possibly going forward, but for now. And I rebuilt just these houses were here, but I just had to rebuild them up, put doors on. I can't remember what else I fixed on them, you understand? So I know I had to put doors on them, and then I put just straw beds, just basics. So again, you can get up to 4 people living in that one if you want to, and I think it's the same. I've got 1 Pokemon in here, but you can live up to 4 Pokemon in here as well. So yes, all it was just a case of rebuilding these particular areas. So yeah, very, very happy. And I think I started off with, did I show you? I did show you the vending machine starting off, didn't I? So I don't have to show you that again. So yeah, it's very, very quick video, just a case of showing you what I did and haven't done. Basically, another little section here. And flowers and what have you. But yeah, very happy. All in all, this roller coaster system. Obviously, like I said, you've got to use your imagination when it's coming down and you're splashing up. But really very happy with that one. It took a good few days, and the sea life centre or aquarium, whatever it is you'd rather call it, we did. This was a good 2, maybe 3 days to build this because of the amount of materials needed. It was impossible to know how much I was going to need, so I had to keep going back to my main base and then coming back. The plan going forward is maybe to fix this boat going forward, and if anyone's got any ideas of anything they want built that they want to see on the video, I will try and organise getting that sorted out and maybe give you a little shout out if you want me to. But yeah, that was just a quick little video just to show you what I have and haven't done at the moment on Bleak Beaches. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with this. This was, apart from my main base area, this was a very, very good build. I'm very happy with this, very happy. So yes, hope you all take care and hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.